What's up, guys? Welcome back. Okay, so I had this amazing idea to make Vortrox mad, okay? We're gonna nerf Stereo Extremeness. Like, absolutely nerf it down to Insane Demon. It's not gonna be top 400 anymore. It's gonna be, like, one of the easier Insane Demons on, like, the Insane Demon list if this were ever gonna be placed. Oh my god, okay. So, this level is, like, absolutely horrible to play. It's, like, the worst thing. I just want to nerf that first jump, like, a lot. And I want to just nerf the second jump as well. Make it a lot easier. Just make both 3 spikes. And then this jump's already free. If this were to like be a jump in like an Insane Demon, it would be, because you can just like double click by just doing that. So I'm gonna keep that the same. All you do is just hold there and then just fall down here, right? So this part right here, there's like a jump, and this part sucks. So I'm gonna nerf this by a block, just get rid of the spike, and then this jump into the mini wave. It's like pretty easy. It's not bad. The mini wave is also kind of easy. So I'm just gonna nerf this by just bring that down just a little bit. And this jump, so back in my last recording that absolutely died, I left this jump unnerfed, but I learned from my lesson now, and I'm gonna keep this nerf. I'm gonna nerf it just a little bit, you know, just bring it over slightly. And yeah, so that's a pretty well nerfed jump. This jump right here, easy jump, and I want to absolutely nerf this part because I know this is sync, but it's still kind of scuffed. So I'm just gonna keep it like that. Just makes it easier. And there's also a block right here, so you can just jump on that. And then we're gonna have this jump right here nerfed. Also, we're just gonna nerf these by like 2M. Okay, so we got that first part done. That first part, like, I had down immediately. It's gonna start getting a bit slower here. This jump right here is still kind of a pain in the ass, so I'm just gonna press these 2 spikes. So it's just jump, and then you can click that. And then for Vortrox's original idea here, he wanted to like have a double click, but I'm just gonna completely ignore the double click, so you can just only hit the red orb. Like, there's no point. So we're just gonna bring that up, and that should be it. Just a light red orb click. And then this jump right here is also like impossible, so we're just gonna bring it in by like actually half a step. With these next clicks, Vortrox wanted to do something. He thought these were like semi-impossible at first. These are just some stupid clicks. I just want to absolutely get rid of them. Just nerf them. And so this jump right here, this is just a corner jump where you just jump like that over. There's these 2 spikes right here that you can kind of just go through. So I want to delete these 2 on the outside so you don't have to do such a weird jump and just make them 2 half spikes. Makes it a bit easier. Also still kind of hard timing, but not too bad. And then we're just going to delete that entire spike right here and replace it, bring it in just a little bit. And then this jump right here, and nerf this the same way by just placing another small spike. And then this jump is like actually horrible, so we're just going to delete that. We're also just going to delete that spike, and I want to have this here and then just a smaller spike there. This jump's also horrible, so I'm going to nerf these all by a couple jumps. And yeah, the pre-jump's mostly nerfed now, and I want to delete this spike right here. Also, I want to nerf this jump just a lot. Just have it like that. Yeah, we'll just have a triple spike there. And then for these jumps, I'm just going to delete all this, except for this final yellow pad right here. And then this part is just way too hard. We're just gonna absolutely delete all that for a nice ship. So I'm just gonna cut to that. Okay, so that's done now. And we're gonna now just, I don't know, man. We're just gonna bring this and make it a little bit, just, it's just ship. It's easy. I'm a ship carried fraud, you know. Oh yeah, Andrew's also here.
No, I'm not.
He's not, but he's also here. So I want to nerf this first ship part is just so stupid. I don't want this, like, I don't want this anywhere in the nerfed extremeness level. Stereo less extreme. So we're just gonna bring this. Still want to keep like the Stereo Extremeness kind of decoration. We're gonna bring this up just a little bit. So this should just be like simpler. It shouldn't be like as hard. And then this right here, this is also just kind of stupid. So we're just gonna bring that. And then yeah. And then the straight fly is already easy. And then right here, this is kind of like an interesting spot. So I want to copy this. This was actually like an amazing idea I had. My eureka moment. So we're just going to bring that up by just a lot. And then I want to get rid of all these red orbs but the final one. And then just bring it out like that. So all you have to do is just a way like easier timing. And so this is a fake block right here. And it's kind of stupid. So we're just going to add a freaking arrow. So now that we got that, we're just gonna upscale it by just a bit. Like right there, yeah. I know there's a move trigger that moves this up as well, so since I know this moves up by a block, I can also move this down. So now that we got that, it has just a straight fly into there, and then we got the straight fly of doom. We're just gonna nerf this a lot. What I want to do now is just get rid of that, and then, oh my god, it's Fitzgerald. We're gonna delete the 2 spikes right there. It's no longer Fitzgerald. This is Paul. We're just gonna add Paul, and then Paul. Okay, so Fitzgerald has been renamed to Paul. He's now just a 1 spike. We have a lot of Fitzgerald hate here.
Of course, Paul has to be easy.
Yeah, Paul's easier. So I just want to give him like an eyebrow, a unibrow even. Right there, perfect. He just looks a little bit angrier now. And
you're fucking making Paul look like shit. How could you?
Look better than Fitzgerald. Okay, so now we're just gonna get rid of this. And we're just gonna make it so all you have to do is just hold when you hit the corner. I have an amazing idea. Mini cube portal. Okay, now that we got that, we're just gonna delete all these. And then we got the big cube right here. Now that we got the big cube, right, I got ideas for the robot. So I just need to nerf this jump right here. This is already too hard of a jump. And this part right here, nerf it by a little bit, you know. And let's just kind of hold. I pulled it a little before. And this jump right here, we're just gonna nerf that. And then get rid of this and that. Okay, so now that we got that, we got just a simple jump, delete that. I don't want it there. And then just a micro click, and this jump's too hard. We're gonna delete that. And this jump's fine. We're gonna keep these 3, and then these are fake spikes right here, I remember. So we're just gonna add those 2 right there. We're gonna delete spikes. We're gonna delete this as well. Yeah, we're just gonna add like some, we're gonna keep it a little bit hard, but we're just gonna delete that spike. And then the micro robot jump, keeping the same, maybe just nerf it by just a little bit. And this jump right here, nerf it by half, and probably also this. And Vortex, my man, stealing a level, bro. It's mine. It's my level now. Subscribe to me, guys. Subscribe to Vortex, sub to Felix. So subscribe. I'm trying to hit 100 subscribers by like the end of March. Now we got that. Delete that and keep that here. And these jumps of absolute doom and despair, we're just gonna delete those and also delete this and that. So now this should be like a bit easier. And these jumps right here, also delete the coin, screw the coin, and also delete that. And then we're just gonna have that here. And yeah, it seems like a pretty simple end. We will bring this up by half. I think half a block would be decent. Should be good. So now for this end part, I just want to label all the jumps, you know. Let's just absolutely ruin this level, you know. And then there's also, I know there's a fake spike here. I'm gonna actually take this spike and I'm gonna move it right here as well. So now we got 2 fake spikes here. This is probably a pretty good nerf actually. And then this right here, and here's also a fake spike. So then just help you remember, we'll just label like that, 3 arrows like this. So yeah, now that we just label all that, this last ship is just impossible. I don't like this ship, and we're also just going to delete the coin. Screw the coin, and we're just going to delete the entire last wave section. So this last ship, this part specifically is also just stupid. So I'm just going to take the fake spikes and I'm just going to fix it by just doing that. And I also want to decrease the size of this man by just a lot. And then also right here, let's just make them half spikes. So I think this should play out just pretty good. It's just probably like way easier. Like there's still some hard parts in it, but it's still like an easy ass insane demon. We're gonna keep that straight fly on nerf. Just be a little bit funny. We'll bring this up, you know? We'll be a bit nice. Now that we got that, I think the entire level is nerfed, yeah. Okay, shall we playtest this?